in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans.
Yeah, so because this is not talking about the Neo-Babylonian Empire.
Right,
This is talking about America,
right,
the daughter of Babylon. The declining stage of the American Empire. It's been declining going back to the 60s, 70s and all that. But it's on a downward spiral, even though it seems like it's still holding on. It's still, a force to be reckoned with, because they are to a certain degree. But spiritually, if you're looking at it from a prophetic point of view, you could see the falling of this place called America, which is spiritually known as Babylon the Great.
right.
Now, you want to say something?
Well, there is no throne. Sit in the dust. Basically the spirit is telling Esau Edom he's getting ready to go down. Sit in the dust, the confusion that we can clearly see this place is wrapped up in. Now you got the rulers, boasting in AI saving the day. It's just a complete clown show. So it's time for Esau Edom, Babylon the Great America to sit in the dust. Ain't no throne coming for you.
Right.
You're at the end of your blessing.
Now we're dealing with the no throne part. I got a quick precept.
Yep.
Isaiah 14:4. That thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon, right? And say, how have the oppressor ceased? The golden city ceased. The Lord Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, hath broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers. So pretty much, you've for lack of better words, you've outlived your usefulness. The Lord used you for a purpose. You fulfilled your purpose. You're fulfilling your purpose. And now the Lord is ready to discard them.
Yep.
The Lord said He created all things, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil, or for the day of wrath.
Mm-hmm.
So it's your time to go down.
Right.
Every empire had a rise. Every empire has a fall.
Right. Psalms 137:7. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, race it, even to the foundations thereof. O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stone. So prophetically, we know that, Babylon, the great daughter of Babylon, is tied to end time prophecy. Well, the way to find, just like Egypt, it was a great power, but there was a nation of people who ran Egypt. Well, the nation of people who run this modern day Egypt, Babylon the Great, according to prophecy, is the Edomites.
And they see the ancient Egyptians, when they were in the height of their power,
Right.
they never thought they were going down.
Nope.
And back then, the nations, they would have never thought that, the Egyptians are going to go down, they're going to fall one day. No, because they saw the vast empire, the great military that they had, the great economic basis, the great, impact that they had on that civilization from back then.
Right.
And you would have never thought they would fall. Same thing with ancient Sumeria, ancient Babylon, Assyria, and all them different nations that came up and fell. They would have never thought they were going to go down. But every empire had its rise, every empire has its fall. The only empire that will never fall once it's established is Yahushua's empire / Yasha'Allah.
That's right. The throne of David is an everlasting government. All right, that's going to take root in the planet Earth after the fall of this whore.
That's right.
I got one.
Yep.
This is Daniel chapter 2, verse 20 through 21. Daniel answered and said, blessed be the name of the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, forever and ever, for wisdom and might are his. Verse 21 is the point. And he changeth the times and the seasons, and he removeth kings and setteth up kings. And he giveth wisdom unto the wise and knowledge to them that know understanding. So like the scripture say in the top of the verse of 21, says the Lord, the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, removeth kings and setteth up kings. So through this dispensation of times of the Israelites going in and out of captivity, that's kings rising and falling throughout time. And as the apostle was saying, hey, we're in the latter times of the latter times. All right, what was that second Exodus 6 chapter say?
Right.
Hey, in the beginning, in this world, you know, right now Esau is ruling, but in the next world to come, Jacob's gonna be the one that's ruling, man. So all in all, it's the Most High that has let Esau continue to bear rule over the earth right now, man. Going back to Job, the 9th chapter.
Right.
But hey, we coming in a time where Yahweh Shem Shai is to come back into this realm and remove the kings off the earth, all right, which is currently the heathen, all right, and he's gonna set up his people to rule the planet Earth. Okay,
Yeah, that's why he's one of the King of Kings and Lord of Lords.
that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Continuation, and he set it up, and he set up kings, and he gives wisdom unto the wise and knowledge to them that know and understand it, and that's us. As the Amos 3rd chapter says, he revealeth his secrets unto the servants, the prophets.
Right.
And we are here to tell Esau Edom first and foremost that what his kingdom is going down, and we're here to tell that to him in his own backyard. You know, majority of the prophets is here in Babylon the Great.
Right.
Okay, majority the biggest deliverance is going to be here in Babylon, man. Okay, look, Yahweh Shem Shai is coming back, and he's going to be fully focused on destroying Babylon the Great, aka America, man. Okay.
I got something real quick. You know, because you know we're at the end of Esau's age.
That's right.
The scriptures say that Esau will be the last ruler, the last people to rule on the planet.
Yep.
So every heathen nation had a chance to rule.
Mm-hmm.
You know, these heathen nations had vast empires, great empires. You know, but guess what? Everything must come to an end.
Mm-hmm.
This is Luke 21:24. And they shall fall by the edge of the sword, and shall be led away captive into all nations. That was going back to 70 AD, when pretty much the last time that Jake really had a stronghold in Israel, right? And Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles, the nations, unto the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled. You know, we're coming down to the point where the time of the Gentiles is going to be fulfilled. You know, you go back to the book of Daniel, it gives you 4 vast empires that would rule on the planet Earth prior to the very end. You had, you know, the first, they're all 4 of them, right? You had the Greek Empire, you had the Syrio-Babylonian Empire, you had the Greek Empire, the Medo-Persian Empire, then you had the Greek Empire, then you had the Roman Empire.
Yep.
And the scripture said once the Roman Empire would come into play, that would bring the end of, you know, the age, and would usher in Yahweh's kingdom.
Right.
So the 4th Empire fell. So why isn't Yahweh's kingdom established yet? Because that 4th Empire would have a time where it would rise back up. And that's explained a little bit more in detail in the book of Revelation, the 13th chapter. You know, where it says that they will have a deadly wound, but that deadly wound will be healed. So we're at the end of the deadly wound being healed. Because that deadly wound was healed going way back, you know, to the Renaissance period.
Yep.
But now we're at the point now where, all right, it's over. You did your dirt, you did what you were supposed to do on the earth, now it's time for you to pay.
Yep. This is Lamentations 4:21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwelleth in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken, and shall make thyself naked. And Esau's making himself naked. He's a drunk nation. All right?
Man.
We ain't worried about the regular Edomites. When you look at the people who are calling the shots, or at least the people who, the ones calling the shots are putting before your eyes, they're a bunch of misfits, man. You know, they're drunken, they're being exposed, they're crazy. When you listen to their schemes, their plots, you can clearly see that this is Satan right here. Or you should be able to see that. It says, and thou shalt make thyself naked. The same thing as the daughter of Babylon. Okay, it says, the punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more away carry thee into captivity. Now, here in this chapter, Jeremiah wrote this at the time of the Babylonian rolling of Jacob.
Beautiful.
And we went into more captivities after that.
Right.
The Medo-Persian, that was still a captivity. Though we was able to build our temple, we were still catching hell. The Greeks, that was another captivity. The Romans, that was another captivity. When Yahushua was born into the earth, he was born as a slave to the Romans. Judea was or Jerusalem was a vassal to the Roman Empire. So what is this talking about? Why does it say the speaking with Esau, the punishment of our iniquity will be accomplished if we went into more captivities after that?
Yeah.
Let's read it again. It says, the punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom, and discover thy sins. So that's letting you know that Esau, Edom, will be ruling in end time prophecy. He will be the final captivity that the Israelites will go into. And this is what these scholars and these so-called, Christian theologians, they've tried to run away from this truth. Well, through this testimony, we've identified the fugitive.
Yeah.
Yep.
The fugitive has been identified now.
That's right.
That's why you see them moving so fast to establish, all right, what they're trying to get established.
Yeah.
Technocracy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why the Lord set this up. And what people don't understand is this is a living document with modern terms. You know, you got it.
Now I just look at the word accomplished, right? It's the Hebrew word thamam.
Through.
Yeah.
That's what
It says to be complete, be finished, be at an end. So basically, T, H, R,
You.
U.
Exclamation point.
You know, it says to be finished, be completed. Let me see. And that's pretty much, it just keeps on saying the same things. It says cease doing.
Yeah.
So you're finished. That's it. You're at your end. And like the elder just said, our captivity would be accomplished in your reign.
Through Esau.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the scriptures give you indicators,
Who
like markers. Who gonna be ruling? Who are the people? Who the people of the Lord are, and everything. You know.
And this is proof that the man who's ruling the earth right now, these are not Japhetic people. It doesn't say Japhet is the end of the world. It didn't say we would be in the hands of Japhet. The major captivity we were in under the Japhites was the Medes.
Yeah.
The Medes were Japhet.
Yeah.
Okay, you mean to tell me the people that's ruling the earth today, that was them? No. Those were dark-skinned people. Okay, these are the Edomites. These are not Japhetic people. This is not the seed of Japhet. Okay, these are the biblical Edomites, and ultimately people like Elon Musk, Trump, Gil Bates, Fauci, these are Edomites.
Yeah.
We're looking at the biblical Edomites right before our very eyes, ruling and playing out their blessing that was given unto them by Isaac. So the same one who gave them the controller to play, he's getting ready to slap the control out of y'all here.
Because the Lord said in Ezekiel to prophesy against Mount Seir, which is a message to Edom, not no other nation, Edom. Because you remember what Edom did to us back in like Obadiah 1:11, and so on and so forth, man.
That's right.
Yeah. Now, Elder Yashwama mentioned about how you had a bunch of misfits that's running this kingdom.
Man.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to hit this precept, Isaiah chapter 19 and verse 14.
Yes, sir.
It says, the Lord hath mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof. So you have to understand that the Lord is the one that got them in this madness and confusion. He got them, pretty much, how you mingle, spice wine, you mingle wine. That's how the Lord got these devils. So, to them, it looks normal. But other people that's looking at it is like, this some bug, because the nations are looking at America like, especially when that devil Biden was in there, and Kamala Harris, that's like America became the biggest joke of a nation on the planet during that reign, or during that rule. And then you still see it going on today, these different misfits, and this the whole idea of the American spirit.
Yep.
Like Massachusetts is known as the spirit of America. Yep. The spirit of America is known as Moism. And that's why, in Revelation 17, it speaks about, the abominations of the earth. Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth. So the world is actually seeing these things in living color.
Yep.
It's not just something that's written. It's something that the actions of America is showing to the world. And that's how the image of the beast is speaking. through through their legislation, through them being set up as the ancient Roman Empire, but also these different things that are being shown out here to prove that they are Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth. Like the mother of harlot part would be the different religions, philosophies, beliefs, and abominations of the earth, that mole lifestyle.
Right.
And that's that perverse, it says, the Lord hath mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit. So they can't get out of it, because they're just in that inebriated state. Okay. You have something?
Yeah, this is Isaiah chapter 10, verse 1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they have prescribed. And that's, if that's not a clear indicator of who it's talking about, man, you just lost in the sauce. That's Esau with these laws and legislation and so forth. Even look at what Trump doing now. Like we said, I believe the week before last. Like if you like a so-called conservative and a Republican, those legislations that he wrote, you want a decent environment for your children and your wife and so forth. But we know that's not to benefit the so-called black man, the so-called Latino man, the so-called Native American man.
Well, it's not going to benefit none of these
Yeah,
Americans.
it's not.
At the end of the day, Trump is dangling male and female, and which that's good. A man is a man. Men shouldn't fight in women's sports. He's doing that, but then at the same time, he's also putting billions of dollars into AI and putting all of these technocrats in front of you and linking himself and surrounding himself with small hats everywhere. His whole cabinet is small hat. So here it is. He's dangling this nationalist idea of America being made great again. But at the same time, he's taking away all your jobs. Okay, and you got a damn foreigner, Elon Musk. He's a foreigner. He's not an American. Pretty much calling the shots.
He's a migrant.
Right.
So the NWO, Jake is going to be a target, but Esau's going to put hell on all of the people.
Oh yeah, yep.
All of these people, it's not going to be especially the working class here in America are getting ready to lose it.
He took a page of the Carl Hitler. The same shit that happened back then. He's doing the same thing, man. Fascism.
Yeah.
It's in your face. Dictatorship. Want to overthrow the government, this, that, and the third. It's the same playbook. But in today's time, now the Lord got us send it through the Spirit because this is a living document with modern terms.
Right.
That's why people don't understand it,
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I'll continue. This is back in Isaiah chapter 10, verse 2. To turn aside the needy from judgment, and to take away the right from the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless.
Yep.
That's what they've done to Jacob.
That's what they've done. That's because once you've broken down a household, you've taken the father out, and you've put all this pressure on a woman now. Now they're walking around like it's a badge of honor to have all these damn children and no man in the house. And now everything is in disarray. But it was all by design, and it was all by the design of Yahweh Bashim Yahshua as well. Prophecy.
That perverse spirit is definitely in the midst. And Esau, he just sets everybody up for failure, man. He's unfair, and the people who he need the most, the working class, he's just completely fucked them, man.
Stupid.
You got an AI now.
Yeah.
That's why it says that every hand of the laborer shall be against him, every hand of the wicked shall be against him. Because they're crying out because the way that this whole system is set up to pay these people is not just anyway. That's why you're constantly chasing. When you in debt, you're constantly chasing that debt because you can never really pay that off. With you can't pay a debt with a credit card.
Right.
Because it's always going to be a debt.
Right.
And under the slavery we were in, in the fields, he had the houses.
Yeah.
He had to feed us. Under this economic slavery, the slave has to now feed themselves. So what are you doing? You're in a rat race to get some type of income. So you got to go work for these corporations. You got to go work these jobs to constantly keep some type of money in your pocket to pay rent, to pay bills, to get food.
Hmm.
And if you look, everything's going up. The pays, even if the pay go up $10, rent go up fucking $500. There's no way to get out of this hell. Now he wants to take it into a digital slavery. You said you asked me?
Oh yeah, yep. Flying back with Drew.
Yep.
You can tap into it. This is Revelation 12:12. It says, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea!" Exclamation mark. "For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he has but a short time."
And since 2020, what has he done? He's hoarded all of the resources to himself, put himself in a position where he has everything, and now he's going all in. Because once the economy collapses, what's going to happen? People are going to be looking for a way back in. The way back in is going to be digital.
Yep.
He's got it to where ultimately he's getting ready to make a move. What is it saying? Habakkuk, he keepeth unto himself all people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and now he's getting ready, and there's a whole bunch of people who he doesn't even plan being alive. Going into his NWO, he wants what? All right, only a certain amount of people pursuant to those Georgia Guidestones.
Right.
So he's getting ready to come down with great rap. We feel it in the food, you see it in the air, you see it it's in the energy of this place. It's death.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody's sick.
Yeah.
You know, it's like unexplained sickness. You can't narrow down what the hell the problem is.
Yep.
You go to, they just prescribe you a bunch of pills, and you know,
Surgeries.
Oh man. Yep.
radical surgery.
Yep.
I got a quick precept building off of the wage thing that we were talking about.
Yep.
Malachi 3:5, "And I will come near to you to judgment, and I will be a swift witness against the sorcerers." That's American sorcery, whether it's actual witchcraft or the witchcraft through prescriptions, and against the adulterers, which America is big. You know, they condone that. Really. It says, "And against the false swearers." You know, we go to court,
Yep.
and against those that oppress the hireling in his wages.